She says, take me somewhere far. Let's just jump inside the car. It's that summer and no wonder I've been working way too hard to just spend it at the bars. So let's go somewhere real far. Let's just drive away to another day. We can hit up California, get a perfect ocean view, or go downtown New York City. Birkin bags and steak is cool. Her Miami clubs don't sleep.
Make sure y'all share this live.
Cause we gon' get away. Cause we gon' get away for no reason, yeah. So let's make a move, stop talking. Ain't nobody gonna stop us. Just believe it, yeah. And you know we hit that road, and we out like here we go. Ain't nobody gonna stop us. Ain't nobody gonna stop us. Ain't nobody gonna stop us. Ain't nobody. She said, take me somewhere far. Somewhere far. Somewhere far. Take me 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 somewhere for no reason.
You are now tuned to MinxRadio.com.
So let's make a move, stop talking. Ain't nobody gonna stop us. Just believe it, yeah. And you know we hit that road, and we out like here we go. Ain't nobody gonna stop us.
Make sure y'all share this live, y'all.
Ain't nobody gonna stop us.
Niggas wore fades in fourth grade. And I looked in the mirror and saw grays on my neck. It's the finest jewels. Be with grimy dudes. You couldn't take out Chinese food. From the East Coast to Opalaka. One of the coldest artists in gold fronts and the polo parker. One of the flies she don't know yet. With jewelry flooding my whole neck. At the back is claims of coat checks. The street fella. Sea dweller Rolex. Under the sleeve I come from the streets, nigga.
Smart nigga. You always was. How you know?
Y'all taught me. Get there early. Why? What'd I do wrong?
Chris locked up behind something he done for you. In downtown with the police.
I ain't say a word.
Yeah, that's what you say. That's how you
do the shit the Luther way. Sharpshooting, march through your crew. It has nothing to do with MOK. Burning saves lit the way through the disarray. Hit the stage blaze, made them raise and come out to play. Y'all been taking double L's like you hang around a J. You're not down to blaze with two girlies from around the way. Can't leave rap alone. We got hella ground to break, and most these bitches motives fishier than rainbow trout souffle. Cloud is gay. Ex blind, she said that's okay to say. Nowadays you on watch like 40 in a major way. Shots, but it don't faze me, bitch, I eat those. I spit that flames and leave stains like hot Cheetos. I'm the daughter of a warrior, Layla Ali. My city raised the G. Never will you play my team. I'm Draymond Green, Curry with the free throws. High iced tea. Is you beefing, bitch? I might be. You have to reach a mountain peak to get high as me. The way I see it's like piano keys. You ain't playing next to G's. You don't have the type of bags to handle all these groceries. I had these niggas breaking backs for me on they bended knees. To put it all out on the table like a centerpiece. The shots you take play slow. I guess the rendering we keep.
What's up, everybody?
In front of you just like a centipede. 90s energy like Keanu Reeves and denim jeans. And most cats don't know that we will rap. Circles when you circles, that is no cap. I'm Kurt Cap, my fleet strap. You peep that? Take her back to earth, give them a dirt nap. Got your mama dusting up her church hat. I heard that. Church hat. I heard that. Church hat. I heard that.
What is up, y'all? It's everyone's favorite Minx Couture in the building. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. All right, y'all. So I'm waiting for my guests to cam up. But until then, I have some dope videos for you guys to warm y'all up. First is, the king himself. The king himself is here. We got Bluff here, and he has a dope video. Even though I'm mad that he didn't drop the other video that we still waiting for. Come on, Bluff. Come on, Bluff. Come on, Bluff. But it's all good. It's all good. So we're going to get this on. Let Bluff know what y'all think about his video that he shot. I believe it was in one day. I think he said he shot it in one day. Dope song, dope video. And I just want y'all to see it with me. He says, yes, he did shoot it in one day. All right. So again, I hope a lot of these stories, I like to tell about the stories behind these songs and videos so that it inspires you, to create for yourself. So here we go. We're going to throw on some Bluff and let them know what you think.
Sometimes, I don't know, I just be on something else. Yeah. Hey. Been having problems with my sleep. Feeling hollow, that just follow. Ain't no dollars in my dreams. Switching past and leaning towards myself. Not what I ought to be. Sorry, Pops, I'm off the menu. Can I order me? No, I ain't been around, I've been stuck in a loop. Running in circles, I'm chasing my tail. I've been destined to fail every time I shoot. Ain't for the hoop, but abuse that rim. Ain't no backboards in this gym. Broke my back off to get wins. If I attack, my heart would defend. Loving people's all I know. Should've put you in the hole. I've been dying to show my work to people that hurt every time I fall. They second to none, I know. They ain't make them like me anymore. Ride or die is more like running highs. I ain't sympathize if you trying to go. Leave, homie, just leave. I got more loyal shit in my jeans. Old ID from 2016. That shit take me back to no streams or no cheese. No need for the code, it was hot back then. There was no freeze. Till I got back home and everybody I know either dead on the booze or got no dreams. Just sleep. There's nothing going on. Just the same. Where we live. Times are hard. Times are
Yes, I like to give like a minute before I start talking again because I know that the stream be a little off. Shout out to Bluff, definitely. Shout out to Bluff. Thank you, Dad. Thank you for tuning in, Dad. My dad always tunes in, and I had saw a tweet earlier today about they say family don't support. Well, my dad is always here in this biatch. So shout out to Mr. Morpheus. Shout out to Papa Minx. Yes, Bluff. I gotta get you to shoot my video. I heard we're both from New York, so what's goody? What's goody? I'll throw a bag your way. I'm lazy. I don't have time to shoot my own shit. But yeah, definitely a dope ass video, dope ass concept. Everything about it was dope. Oh, he said Long Island. Oh shit, that's a troop. That's okay. We got the whippy. We'll whip it all around the Bronx, all the way down to Long Island. So shout out to Bluff. Very dope song. Very dope song. My dad, I love the explosions. Yeah, I gotta change that because we don't like funk flex around here. So yes. He says I got homies out in the Bronx. Well, definitely. So you cool. We gonna be in a dope neck of the woods. I think I'm gonna get on a song with Bluff. sometime, this lifetime. But yes, see Auntie Kim. Auntie Kim just popped up. Give me a moment while I give her a proper introduction. Okay, so our guest. Hold on, let me share my screen. Let me tell you a little bit about my guest, and we're gonna get her here. All right. Own Your Masters. Merciless Apparel. Yes, that is my apparel. That is dropping soon, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But yes, it is New Music Friday. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm hyped. Dope music. And we're going to get into our special guest, who is Ladies of Lyrics. Some of y'all may know her as Auntie Kim. Auntie Kim from Vine. But that's okay. So let me get her in. And also, y'all, please let me know, because I tried to attempt this earlier with my other phone and shit. I should be working perfectly fine. But if y'all hear doubles, just please write in the comments doubles, and we will fix it real quick, okay? So let me get her on. Auntie.
Hey, girl. Ooh, I look bright. Like bright. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing well. Give me a moment. I'm waiting for my audience to let me know. Do y'all hear doubles? Is everything good? Everything Gucci? Please tell me, because I know that they.
I know I'm big, but you shouldn't be hearing two of me. Mm-hmm.
All right. Give me 1 second, Auntie.
No problem.
She was getting all glorious for us. Give me one moment.
Mm-hmm.
Just double checking. Talk for me real quick, Auntie.
Hi, how are you?
Hold on.
It's Auntie Kim back for the 99 and the 2000s.
Oh, wow. We good. We're Gucci. Oh, my God. I just have to do this. I just have to always double checking and shit. But it's all good.
Yeah.
All right. Auntie Kim.
How you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing well.
This was long overdue, because you've been trying to do a podcast with me for 45 years. And I was feeling kind of left out, because I was like, okay, she podcasting with everybody but me. But
oh,
you.
Lord.
Come on. Stop playing.
She put me on blast tonight.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. So let's start from the beginning, Auntie Kim, because how did you become Auntie Kim to all of us worldwide?
Well, I came on Vine back in the day, the old days. I just came on as Kim, and I came on as talking sweet and, giving advice to people. And of course, the masses crucified me. You had all these little kids coming at me, talking about, get your fat ass off of there, and all this, crazy stuff. And then I just showed them who I really was. And the same ones that was telling me to get my fat ass off of there and shut up was the same ones that started following me and saying, we love you. But then Black Vine came on there and started getting a little popular. And the Black Viners that were following me saying she is just like my auntie. And y'all gave me the name Auntie Kim, and I've kept it ever since. Yup. So I didn't call myself Auntie Kim. Y'all gave me that name. I'll take it.
Oh, so you were named Auntie Kim by social media, which is dope. Yep. And you pretty much ran with it, branded it, and became the queen of aunties.
It really became big as me being Auntie Kim was when Ricky Thompson revined my mouth harassing a hamburger vine, and then everybody was calling me auntie, and then the followers just flew up, so I didn't know what to do. So I said, I'll keep it. And so everybody was knowing me like that. And then I even got recognized in Walmart. I didn't know what to do. That shit was kind of scary though, because I don't, don't nobody know me. And and I like it that way. I like, a lot of people be wanting a lot of followers and people to be recognized. I don't, because I like my privacy. I want to go to Walmart with 2 plaits in my head and an ugly shirt on. I should be able to do that in peace. But I can't do that no more.
Well, I will definitely say Vine was actually like the spot. Like if this was
Vine was so much fun. Vine allowed you to be organic and be yourself, and then you could cut up and do what you wanted to do. But it changed after a while, where it was just getting stupid, and then it got to the point where the larger viners were stealing from Black Vine or the smaller viners and not giving them credit. So they just like, I'm not finna just keep giving them content, and they're making money and we're not doing nothing. So a lot of people just left. And when Black Vine left, of course, the notoriety of the Vine app kind of went down. And then a couple other stories came out that the larger Viners were requesting more money, and people were like, this is more hassle than it's worth. And they just shut it down one day, you know,
Right.
and that's
And
what
now,
happened.
and now we're in the situation of, now social media just seems to be a place for advertising and selling shit.
Yeah, everybody's selling and advertising. And my thing is that I quietly came on to Instagram with Ladies of Lyrics not because I'm looking for any type of notoriety. This is like the first time I think it's 3 years now that I've had the website that I've come on, because I just wanted to be like an encyclopedia of supporting and pushing women in rap. Because the main thing was, when I was on Vine, was I would play female rappers, and everybody didn't, if it wasn't Nicki, they didn't want to hear it. And I was like, you don't understand how much you're missing when it comes to women in rap, because unlike the men, we're always put in this place where it's either one or none. And I think that's really unfair, because a lot of female rappers actually write for male rappers. So a
Right.
lot of the things that you're hearing from male rappers, we understand that it is a male dominated genre of music. But the thing about it is that Black people encompass a lot of different characters, a lot of different types of people. And when you just say, I'm just going to listen to Black males in a genre, you're missing out on a whole plethora of people that can give you actually a story, actually teach you different things in life. I've learned so much from rap and R&B and gospel and even country music. They are our life lessons, our stories, our solutions. Somebody feeling what we're feeling. And if you're saying, okay, there can only be one female in rap, you're actually stunting your growth as a person. I'm just being honest, because music is the thing that brings people together, whether we like it or not. And when you don't allow a group of people to express themselves, unless it's one or none, you're stifling what you can actually learn from those people. Period.
Right. Right. And you basically like give us a little bit about your background, because as far as in dealing with industry people or just the industry in general.
Since I was a teenager, I was actually in a gospel group that actually traveled the world. And during that time, a lot of people, when it comes to the music industry, they think if you're not my fave, that you're not important in the music industry. And what I learned during the time that I was traveling with that gospel group, any and everywhere, because we went as far as Italy, we went all over the country. The things that I saw in the music industry, that you never know who's who. Number one,
Right.
you never know who knows who in this industry, because you can dog out a person that you think is nobody, and they actually have friends in the industry that have been the ones behind. And just know, the people that you see in the industry, many of them don't even make as much money as the people that push the buttons in the industry. So
Right.
I may know someone in this group, I may know someone in that group, or in this entertainment field, and you may dog me out like, oh, that Ladies Lyrics ain't got but a $1,300 worth of followers. Why would I care what they say? But you don't know who I know in the industry.
Exactly.
And one thing about me is that the way I went through the industry, I had to prove myself to, like, for example, one job actually bought me a car. One job in the music industry bought me a car. During
Wow.
a time I didn't have a car. And I went and rehearsed, did one show, bought myself a car. And I know that may seem small, but in the industry and also in the way things are going on nowadays, you have to be aware of the things that are out here that you can get that may seem small to you. But that small pebble, you throw it in a river, it creates ripples, and it gets in contact with other people, because other people one person may see your work that knows someone. So you can't discount who a person is just because they may not be, and dare we say it, Beyonce, or it may not be a big name in the music industry. Those people, those are the last people you want to try to contact when getting in the music industry, because why? They're artists themselves. Their focus is on themselves. So, like, for example, I was following this show on television where it's showing that Tank was the manager of a rapper named Saya.
Mm-hmm.
When I say Saya is fire, and I didn't mean to rhyme that shit, she is motherfucking awesome to me. And the time that she was on the show, I remember T-Pain wanted to produce her. And she had a choice to make. Do she want to stay with Tank or do she want to stay with T-Pain? And in my mind, I was like, I hope she signs with T-Pain, because T-Pain, not only does he do rap, he does music, he does production, he does so many outside things when Tank himself is an artist. And his focus, to me, honestly, should be on Tank, because Tank in R&B is a struggle. R&B is a struggle group to me.
Right.
Because turn on the radio and see how much R&B you hear on there nowadays. It's just rap, 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 rap. So I was like, she should have signed with T-Pain, at least to a production deal where she at least get produced and get put out there. But my feelings was that she had so much going on in production wise with T-Pain. I think she could have been way larger. But I may be wrong, I may be wrong, but I just think that a lot of her work kind of went by the wayside because she signed with an artist. It's hard to work with an artist when they're in the same genre as you are, trying to get their music heard, get the music out there or whatever. But social media helps out a lot. But that's the main thing I take from it. And with me being in the industry, a lot of people don't see me, but believe it or not, I still get money from the music industry. And so I try to do things to help ladies in rap, because you wouldn't believe how many young people message me on that, on the Ladies Lyrics. Just, it sounds like they begging. And it's sad, and it shouldn't be that way, because when you listen to them, they're so talented. And I know it just isn't talent, but I want to give opportunities where it teaches them to get your press kit together, to make sure you have at least 5 or 6 songs ready to perform. And also, if you've never been in the studio with those songs, make sure they're ready before you go to the studio, because it is per hour and you don't want to spend too much money. Because a lot of people give you that idea that you sit in the studio and you write. A lot of those people that sit in the studio and write have a lot of money or a production deal where they have the money block time to sit in the studio and create.
Right.
But that is not realistic as to how people create. Creation sometimes come in the middle of the night when you wake up from sleep. And you have to write it down,
that
you have
moment.
to sum it out. Exactly. So
you know that moment, you're like, shit, I don't want to do anything today but finish this track.
Hey, thank you. If you know you're working a 9 to 5, like most of us are, you don't want to go in a studio that's $50 an hour and up, talking about, I'm going to go in here and start writing. You have to have written your song. When I went into the studio with the group I was with, we had written songs, rehearsed those songs to the T.
Mm-hmm.
So when we went in that studio, we was banging out. We're done.
So I would say that, in today's world, because I know back in the day, like I would say, when I say back in the day, I mean like 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
I guess that's when you can say I started seeing the great decline of literal like artist development. I have yet to see, like, it's like you always see videos, we in the studio. I'm like, well, what studio? The rehearsal studio? Or are you in the, in a situation where you're actually going to, have stage presence? Because I know a lot of people, like with the pandemic and everything, people just been pumping out records, which is cool. Yeah. You staying, you're keeping that pencil sharpened. But as far as like performance, what would you say is Why do you think artists don't yet practice performing? Even if it's in their living room, like what in front of a big ass mirror. Why do you think artists don't do that?
Okay. Number one, a lot of people learn about the music industry from the internet and what they see their favorites do. They don't understand that these people already have budgets. So they
Right.
have budgets for what they're going to wear. They have budgets for how much equipment they're going to buy. They have budgets for how much pyrotechnics they're going to use in the show. They all of this budget, and they have to pay for that out of
Mm,
the money that they make in sales. A lot of young people or people in general approach the music industry like they already have a budget, which they don't.
right.
And so what you end up seeing is a lot of them emulating what they think the music industry is when it's not really that.
Right.
And one of the major things that ends up happening is that they become creature of habit and they do what they know. And what they always see on television or whatever is being in the studio and being hood famous with their friends. They get on stage at the local clubs and they rap to their friends who really, and most of them got in free, and they haven't bought your music because they were in the studio with you when you made it. So they know it word for word. So no point in buying the CD. But when you're trying to actually product yourself as a entity that's going to be in the business for longevity, you have to hustle in a way. Whereas, for example, would you go to your job and just give them work, product, just making them all that money and then don't get paid for it?
Hell no.
You wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. And I don't understand why these people, they are wearing SoundCloud out. They are putting product, and those are hours, and those are jewels. Not everybody's good, but for the ones that have actual content, they are throwing thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of product on the internet, hoping to get found, rather than taking their time to create the product. Don't put no dates in there.
Right.
Say it's 1999, don't do that. And then your song may not come out till 2015. So you got 1999 and a 2015. You understand what I'm saying?
And
So
then you
don't
can't
date
find,
your
and
music.
then you can't find the engineer to take that shit
Don't
out.
date your music. But what they're doing is these young people are putting all this product on the net. And when it don't bang, when it don't hit, when it don't do nothing, they go back and do the same thing and drag more content on the net. And they're just shitting all on the net with just content. But then I ask, a lot of them I ask, do you have management? Because management, real management, will tell you, we're going to put together 4 songs. 4. We're not about to overload this place, because the thing about it is that you want 1 or 2 songs to be of value and 2 songs to back it. So if one hits, you got 2 right behind it you can throw out there. When the other one feels like it's about to slow down, you go ahead and put 2 more so they remember
I,
your
I
name.
definitely noticed that. There's a lot of oversaturation of music. Sometimes like artists, they'll send me their stuff, but I'm like, I'm still digesting the last track you just put out, and
Yeah.
for some reason they, I understand. Like I had like a lot of debates on Twitter about this, because I'm now officially an old head. I'm very proud of that. I feel like
Girl,
a
I
lot of
must be a
people,
deadhead. Girl.
a lot of people my age, I would say a lot of us didn't make it to get to this point. Even when I see one little gray, I'm like, wow, a lot of people didn't make it to this point to see grays. You know what I mean?
Don't do that. Don't time yourself. Because my thing is, I've seen people become famous. Like on the America's Got Talent, they pushing out people that got gray hair, cataracts, and everything else. Don't date yourself. Music is timeless. Music will always be timeless. And my
Right.
thing about it is that I've seen some people that have been in industry when they were young that are old now that have better vocals and better talent than what's out here. And the thing about it is they let themselves go to fade to black when you've seen some people that hasn't I'm not fading the black. For example, Layla Hathaway. Now, of
Right.
course, her father is famous, Donny Hathaway. But this girl consistently puts out music. I can bring back Tank. He consistently puts out music. He consistently puts himself out there. And if he's not out there in the forefront, he's helping someone else. He's writing, he's producing, doing all kinds of things. The music industry, we can't see ourselves in the prism that is the fickle. A lot of people that are real fickle about what they like in the music industry. You cannot gauge what you put out and how you carry yourself in the music industry by a few, many of which can't sing a lick, can't strum a guitar, can't do nothing. They just listen.
That's true.
And then you got people that are musicians that also listen, that also support other musicians that have been, like, for example, you'll go on, say, Chris Brown page, he'll say, Ellie Mae music, fire. You know what I'm saying? So it's some of us out here that listens to music with an ear that many don't have. We can, like, so a lot of people will hear Brandy's music and they'll be like, oh, she does all these beautiful runs and stuff like that. But then you'll get another musician that'll listen to her and say, I can hear all 6-part harmony. I can hear the strings. I can hear the bass in that song, the lows, the highs. I can hear I know when the bridge is. I know they can dissect the song. I can dissect the Prince song down to a low gravy. I mean, beat it down to a low simmering gravy. And you can't forget those type of fans. Celebrities are fans too. You can't forget them too.
So one of the things I definitely wanted to touch on, I know a lot of people have like that moment when they're like, I got to do something for not necessarily for the culture, but most people begin platforms or they begin certain journeys because they want to be the solution to a problem. And tell us about why you started Ladies of Lyrics and how you're using Ladies of Lyrics as a pillar to push female rappers.
I started Ladies of Lyrics because of the disrespect that ladies in rap get. I got so tired of coming online and seeing these young ladies trying to rap. And in a minute, I'm going to thank Remy Ma. Let me come back from Remy Ma. I'll come back to her. But I got so tired of the disrespect. I got so tired of when a young lady come online trying to rap and she too dark skinned. They talking about she ugly. Go away. I got tired of beautiful women that come online that want to rap and they're dissecting her, talking about I just want to have sex with her, or that, why would she get more naked, or something really just derogatory. And I just got tired of nobody knowing the history of the ones that came before them and the disrespect that they give these women that actually was on stage getting booed and disrespected in the industry when they went for an interview. People that emulated people from back in the day, and then you know who I'm talking about, and then gave no respect. Even if it was, I'm thankful to those people who paved the way. And then you blow up big as you can. I don't care who it is, but it was just the disrespect and the lack of knowledge of who these people were. When I came online one day and they actually had Katy Perry on the Super Bowl, and Missy came up there and was performing with Katy Perry, and somebody online had the nerve to say that girl right there is gonna blow up one day. They were talking about Missy Elliott.
Wow.
I was like, what the hell?
That's
they talking about Katy? I was just so livid. I was like, this is just so sad. And so when I was back on Vine, I started posting them. And it was like they would hear a song and it would be a track that they actually had taken from someone else's track and they sampled it. And they was like, man, that track's so hot.
Right.
And then I come on there and I play the real one. The first one. The original. And then some of them like, that ain't the original. Such and such is the original. I was like, no, that was made in 1995. This is the original musician back in 1978
Mm.
when you weren't even born, and I still was here. I was here in 78, you know. So a lot of people don't understand how music, it changes, but it stays the same. Because when you're dealing with music, there are certain elements of music that never changes. Those are the same keys on that keyboard.
Right.
And just like when you have kids, a lot of people say, you know, when I die, I know I'm not gonna die. When I may physically die, but my children take on the legacy of who I was, and that's how it is in music. When Little Kim did Crush on You and she took that sample, she made that sample come back alive again and made it valuable. And then when someone else sampled it from Little Kim's version, because it was the same string of notes, but it was
Right.
a different rhythm, it was a different cadence. When someone else took it, it made a different cadence again and put something else to it. It may not have been better, but it was used again and it made it live on. You got to understand that part of the music industry.
It's
But
almost like music is consistently reincarnating into something
yes, and
newer.
I had to start Ladies and Lyrics, and I know there's a lot of female rap pages, excuse me, but there's a lot of female rap pages that just cater to just what is popular. And you
Mm.
go on their page and it's the same people. And they don't go outside of that room. And my thing was to make Ladies and Lyrics an encyclopedia of ladies in rap. I want you to know from the first female that rap, because some of the videos I got on there, if you're bored one day, go back to the first post I made and work your way back. And you will find people from back when it was black and white all the way to now. I
Mm.
don't care if she's talking about a pussy or talking about Jesus. I cover all ladies in rap, period. And
And that's good too, because like even for myself, like I've noticed even for this platform, and we had talked about this behind the scenes, but you know, you have smaller platforms like mine.
yeah,
We put out a tweet or something, give me your music, send me your music, send me your music for my show, begging, begging, begging. And then the end of the day, I'm just hopping on my people's Instagram pages like yours and a couple of others, and I'm just going through songs. I'm like, oh, I like this one. And then I take that song, or if they have, obviously their music videos, I find that music video, I showcase it, I let that artist know that I played it, and then they're a lifetime fan of mine because they got the support. Why do you think it's so hard for artists to just submit the music?
number one, some of them know their music is garbage and that it's not ready. But there's nothing wrong with being garbage. Because let me tell you something. When back in the day, I used to sit, before we had all this beautiful technology, I used to sit and I would actually bring my little ugly friends over to my house and we'd have little ciphers. Little singer ciphers, rappers. We all used to sit there and write and sing together. And I found one of those tapes the other day. We was trash. Oh, we was trash. Oh, I was trash. They was trash. We was all trash together. But now, you can't touch none of us. I've been looking at a lot of their pages now. They are awesome. We're underground still, but we're awesome. And I've noticed, believe it or not, I got a lot of friends because of Vine that are now recording with major artists. And they was trash back in the day too, but they now recording with major artists because they kept at it. But
Right.
the thing about it is with putting music online, you have to be careful with it because people steal. People will take something, even an element of what you're doing, and they will do it before you and copyright it. A lot of them aren't copyrighting their music when they're throwing all their music online, trying to blow up. You know, a lot of the artists by the time nowadays, by the time they go to SoundCloud to listen to something, it's because they're in a drought.
Mm.
And they need help getting over that drought because their label is telling them you either produce something or we're going to drop you. And when you have that weight weighing down on you, of course, I'll go steal something. That's their concept. I'm going to go online where all these hot young people are on, whatever websites they are. I know they have a bunch of other places. You know the names of them, but they'll go on there and they will steal your idea in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I can't even tell you
how
many times.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I can't even tell you how many times that people, I was getting all these flags for what is it, the last name Daniels, first name Jack shit.
Girl,
that was,
do they know? Do they not know the history? We roasted the shit out of you.
They roasted me to death.
I was in this bitch drinking Jack Daniels, dancing to that motherfucker while they was roasting. I was dancing. So I was like, there's so much that can be done. That right there, that could be a commercial. People listen to stuff. We roasted you though.
Yeah. Listen, y'all don't know the half of it.
But we roasted you. The Black Vine that we was following each other. We roasted you in love.
Yeah, it was out of. I knew it was out of love because even after Zoo House,
they roasted my ass so bad, and I roasted them back because they don't know I'm from New York.
Zoo House just popped through. He just said, "Yes, we did."
We roasted shit out your ass. It was fun. It was awesome too.
But it made me. I would definitely say it made me a better artist, mainly because of criticism. Because you got a lot of artists that can't take criticism at all. Hold on, we lost Auntie Kim. She'll come back. This is how the powers that be work for some strange ass reason. But yeah, criticism. I feel like, oh, here she's back. She done laughed so hard she left.
Forgive me. I was pressing buttons and just pulled myself right on out. Forgive me. You know I'm elderly. Come on, let's go.
Yes, Hilltop. We are live, Hilltop. We are live. We are live right now as we speak. But yes, a lot of artists can't take criticism, and sometimes the criticism.
Hold on, the audio is cutting out on you.
It's cutting out on me, still.
Let me try to leave out and come back in. I'm gonna do that again.
Okay, let me try that. But she has to be able to hear me too, Hilltop. You know how it is. Some of the comments we had, Major steal the most. I'm looking at you, Lady Gaga. Wow. So yes, we are live. We are live every Friday night at 10, God willing. I'm waiting for Auntie Kim to cam back up. Hold on, let me see if.
Yeah, it still has you sound like the Terminator.
Hold on. How about now?
Still doing it.
Damn. God
why? Damn. Okay, I'm going to start from the link this time.
Yeah, try the link.
That's what I'm going to do. I'll be right back. I got you.
Okay. So yes, y'all, we are live with Auntie Kim. She's our special guest with Ladies of Lyrics. Definitely very informative about females in hip hop and more. So yes, while she's fixing her audio, we're gonna get her back up so we can complete our chat. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. And yes, make sure you guys during the week, I want y'all to shoot me emails. I need emails of your music, preferably music videos. Okay, because I got some dope announcements. A lot of things have changed on this end, and being a musician for so long, now I'm in the realm of business. Working with labels type of business. So definitely need your support in that. Keep sending me dope music. Revander says they fear us so much.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Okay, I'm sorry.
I sound bad. Do I still sound like the Terminator?
No, you sound perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't mess with elderly fingers. I went over here trying to see the chat and tapped it and tapped left. I leave. Bye-bye. I was like, oh, man.
So back to they're like, yay, she's back. So basically, about the criticism, you said, that's basically my feelings. A lot of us are afraid to put out our stuff because we're afraid to submit it to platforms like this because of the possibility that social media may roast them, or you know like, let's say someone like Doja Cat moo grew on people.
She moved right to where she at right now, throwing down, making money, doing shows, big shows. Did you see her rock and roll version of her song?
Yep.
That girl performed the hell out of that song. I was like, you go ahead. Now, she sucks when it comes to black-white relations, but I ain't got time for that. But that performance level, the level of, I don't even know what to say. She rocked that song out, and I was proud of her. I posted it on Ladies and Lyrics. And another thing about Ladies and Lyrics, if you want to put your garbage on there or you want to put your stellar music on there, put it on there on Ladies and Lyrics, because it's a safe zone. We're going to give you constructive criticism. And I do monitor that page like a hawk. And if you advertise on there without asking, it's gone. And I blocks you. If you bring your music on there and you post it and you proud of your music, even though whether it may not be that good or it may be really good, but if it ain't really good and somebody come on there and says something derogatory to you that is disrespectful, I delete it and blocks them. And I also message them first. So I send them a nice little message. Don't come on here with that. Matter of fact, you're blocked. Because we're there to teach you. I've had people all the time come in my DMs asking me, what do you think of this song? And I tell them, you need to bring up your vocals, bring down the music, because you're drowning your vocals. Because when you're rapping, it's already hard to hear the person. And when you're saying a lot of words fast, and I don't know why, but people think rapping fast means you're throwing down. It don't always mean you're throwing down. It just means you're throwing a lot of words. And that's what I call, word soup. Mm-hmm. You got to be careful. You got to enunciate your words. You got to make sure that is the words agree with one another. Because sometimes they just be writing stuff, And I don't care if you're black, white, or whatever. And I understand white people, when you're rapping, you got to act hard. You don't have to. I don't understand why people think because, I'm a white rapper, I got to be hard. There are plenty of white rappers that be laid back and don't have to, adopt a black accent in order to rap. It's about your lyrics. Right. It is about how you ride that beat. It's about how comfortable you are with yourself. It's not about lead at the Eminem. That's his thing. Your thing is that you have to make sure we understand what the fuck you're saying, because we want to relate to what you're writing about. Because it's everybody knows it's white people that grew up in the hood.
Yeah.
So you don't have to prove nothing to us. It's about just making sure that your lyrics are relatable, they're honest, because we don't want you to hear you telling somebody else's story, because we're going to be able to pick that up. We're going to be, he just read about this shit in a book, type thing. We want to know that you, talk about what you know. If you've been rich your whole life, talk about you being rich, because we're going to believe you.
And you know what? I had said that, I think it was last week. I said, for a person like myself that considers myself a rapper sometimes, I'm not going to rap about, a hardship I've never had. Like I literally said to my co-host, like the biggest problem I had was, somebody throwing their garbage in my yard. This is the type of shit that I grew up in. I had a 2-car garage. We had coasters on the tables. You know what I'm saying? But I also had the big fork and the big spoon. So I'm like, so don't try to check my blackness too. Yeah. But a lot of us are not, a lot of us didn't struggle. You know what I mean? A lot of us, like, a struggle for some of us was, like I say, for someone like me, was trying to fit into that crowd that didn't have much, and me trying to act like I didn't have shit. The typical backwards, way. Public school kids, I thought they were more interesting. So, of course, I acted like I went to public school, knowing good and damn well that my ass was saying the act of contrition after school. So it's like, at that sense, I do agree with that. You should rap about what you're about. Rap about your environment that you actually lived, because there are people that relate to that.
and another reason why Ladies and Lyrics to me had to be was because female rappers, like everybody else, but mostly with female rappers, they felt like they have to come out over sexualized. And I
Right.
let them know that before you, it was a lot of young rappers that came out, didn't show a stitch of skin. It was so fire, they could not be denied the respect that they were demanding. And so, for example, one rapper that I always kind of go back to in the beginning was MC Light.
Right.
And one of the things I always tell young rappers, like when they come in my DMs and they're asking for advice, I tell them lyrically, you are fire. You are right. Them lyrics are everything, but your vocals. People don't understand that some people you can write, like for example, I could write my ass off. I could write a rap like nobody's business. But vocally, I am garbage. I'm telling you, when I rap, I be waiting for that little circus clown to come from behind me on the little bike. I'm like, this is not my lane. I know that. I can write, but rapping is not my lane because I don't have a vocal. Because a lot of people don't understand. Like MC Light, the vocal. She has the voice for it. Yo-Yo, the voice for it.
Right.
Missy, the voice for it. Queen Latifah, the voice for it. Now, for example, to me, and I know they might get on me about this. Megan Thee Stallion, she can write, but her vocals to me is not as strong as her writing is.
Yeah.
I think that, and it sometimes make all her songs sound like she's rapping in the same cadence because I think that's her comfort zone. But I will body yaddy with everybody because that's my shit. I love her. I'm telling you. So I almost knocked my doggone iPad off the table. You big your titties. Okay, I'm bad.
We have a.
But I'm saying it.
We got
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Does her vocal sounds the same on every song?
759 says, "What about Roxanne Shante?"
The vocal, and that girl had the vocal when she was a child, 14.
Right.
That's what y'all understand me. Thank you. Not everybody has the voice for it. I see a lot of females that come out now that can write, that are beautiful, but they don't have the vocal strength for it. So it kind of diminishes what they're actually rapping about. I mean, it's not everybody's lane. But then I've heard some that have a weak vocal, but then turn around and start singing. Girl, you should be singing. You shouldn't be rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Your voice is just, it's not, everybody's not a powerful rapper. And I'm not saying you have to be,
And that's
like,
the truth.
I noticed, like with Rhapsody has a nice rap vocal, but she has a slight lisp that people pick up on. But that's what makes her unique in the way she delivers. And then, of course, her lyrics be off the chain. Ooh.
Right.
I'm burning the skin off her CD just the other day. So, yeah. I'm telling you, if you off the chain and I feel what you're saying, when she named each one of those songs after a woman,
that I think is dope.
Everything.
That is dope. I like how she did that.
Minx.
Yes.
What are we doing?
So, I mean, maybe you should. I think you should break the news. You're the guest.
Okay, look. I'm poor. I just want to tell y'all that I'm poor, but I know some people. I'm around here after I pay mortgage and a couple other things. I be around here about to start an OnlyFans. Y'all don't want to see these old leathers. Y'all don't want to see this leather. Oh no, this boot leather over here. Y'all don't want to see it. So I can't do an OnlyFans. So what I decided to do was I decided with Minx and my nonprofit, we wanted to put together a small contest where y'all can actually compete. Like let me see, all these little female rappers, all y'all think y'all the baddest. All y'all these baddest bitches, finer females can't touch you, can't see you, can't see me. I be listening to y'all lyrics. Every time y'all come out, y'all talk about your pussy and y'all talk about how awesome y'all are and how much better than other females y'all are. This little contest is for you to flame each other. Just flame each other.
Go in.
And in the process, another thing that I've noticed that y'all production is trash. Y'all production does not match the talent that you are. I noticed that. A lot of y'all, and I understand a lot of y'all are maybe recording this on your PC or your iPad or iPhone or dare I say Android. And so what end up happening is that your lyrics are fire, your vocals are fire, you look hella good, but it looks like you did your song on a rotary phone. And it's got to come up. So the thing about it is that if, like I said earlier, if you know what you're doing and you're ready to go into the studio, what we did was we said, okay, we'll give you enough money to go into the studio. We'll put you on the front of a magazine and let you tell who you are and who's about. We'll give you some other prizes with it that'll allow you to sort of be like a little miniature press kit, which if you came out of your pocket for what we're trying to give you, you'll be out about $4,000 at least. And so we're sorry that we're not giving $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, but we're giving you something that a lot of you haven't done yet. If you have put out 3 EPs but don't have a press kit, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And you got to do better, because these record labels no longer have A&R. They no longer get you together for you to be consumed, for consumption. They don't get you ready. They don't work on your lyrics with you. They don't help you through the recording session. Tell you they say go in there and create, and when you come out, you better have what they need, because they have already spent that money on you. And if you come out and you don't have what they need, they may shelve you. So what's the point of getting signed and then get shelved before there's so many artists out here that never made it out of that first part, because number one, they no longer have A&R. Number two, they want you to come with a following.
Yeah, you got to be the full package.
You don't have a following, especially if you bought your followers. So you, for example, I'm gonna go back to Ladies and Lyrics, and then I still got to bring up Remy Ma. A lot of people don't understand that with Ladies and Lyrics, we're not going to buy no followers. I'm not doing it. And trust me, my DMs have been flooded with people saying pay them $15 for 20,000 followers. I'm not doing that shit. I spend that much at Whataburger. So, my thing is that everything that happens with Ladies and Lyrics is going to be organic. Everybody on my list right now, I can send them a message and they'll respond. And that's how I want it. And it doesn't make any sense that I can go to pages that got 35, 45K, and they're getting just as many likes and messages as I am.
Right.
And that lets you know it's the point of making real contact with people. And if you go on my Twitter, I got at least 40 different celebrities following me. I think. Now, they may have unfollowed me recently, so if you don't see but 20, forgive me. But I'm just saying. At least I can message them. And I started late in the game on the Ladies and Lyrics, but one day I just saw something that was really rough about talking about female rappers. I was like, okay, I got you. And started Ladies and Lyrics. But Remy Ma, everybody that's out right now, that the music industry, as far as female rappers, this how big the hole was for y'all to get through, until Remy Ma came and ripped that some bitch down. She didn't open it. She just ripped it down and told, look, I'm not going to sit up here and let just one female at a time. That ain't even enough for a battle.
The men don't do that.
She came out here with the assurance. When she got out of jail, she came out here with the assurance that I'm not gonna sit up here and let y'all tell me that the only one rapper can get an award. I got so tired of seeing the same person get award. Nikki was getting award after award after award. Well, she deserved every damn one of them. I don't take that from her. But you cannot tell me that all these other females putting out music wasn't worth an award, too.
True.
You can't tell me that. Because it wasn't nothing Nikki was doing that these other girls, some of these, not all of them, but some of these other girls were doing that didn't warrant them to get something as well. It was unfair. It was unfair. It was really unfair. And it was almost like a monopoly. And it was just mandated by man, that women only a certain look or a certain person can get an award when it came to female. But then they was giving all these male rappers that was trash, all kinds of things that they did not deserve. If you as a man or as a woman give out a product that is worth being heard and worth being supported, and then consumers bought into that. Consumers were online, especially on Twitter, arguing, we don't want nobody else. We just want this one person, or we just want these rappers, that mumble rap phase. Oh my God. It was necessary, but it wasn't necessary for as long as it was necessary for.
I agree, 100%.
I understand we morph and we change, and there are certain elements. I'm going to be honest with you. There are times where you can mumble through parts of a rap, and it sounds awesome.
Yeah.
But not only were they mumbling, but they weren't saying nothing. And that's what was annoying about it. And so if you're going to let that get by and award that or reward that, then you can't tell me that Rhapsody didn't deserve awards before she started getting them. She shouldn't have had to get signed by Hove in order for people to start recognizing the lyricist that she is. And then, God forbid, they put us on the radio. Oh. But Remy Ma really opened the door back up to a lot of what these girls are doing now. You wouldn't have no city girls rolling right now, no Cardi B's. None of them would be rolling right now if Remy Ma didn't come and open that genre again, because you had 5 lyricists out here, females out here compromising themselves, trying to mimic what Nicki was doing just to get seen, much less her music heard. And that's unfair, because we're so many different things. We are a kaleidoscope of women that look different.
That's true.
So I'm glad that rappers like Chica could come out here and rap. The Lizzos. But it shouldn't be because she fat. It should be because she good.
That part.
So I just want to say, Remy Ma, thank you.
So the website, let everybody know, like, the website, that, all the information is on the website and all that good stuff.
I'm so long-winded. I'm sorry. The contest is the Ladies of Lyrics Cypher. And what y'all end up doing is that we're trying to get as many people as they want to enter, and as many of you ladies that want to enter. It costs you nothing. I know there's people out here scamming y'all, but it costs you nothing to enter, and actually $0 to compete. And at the end, whoever wins, we give you money. So don't mistake this for any of them scams. You 5 rappers out there. You got some 5 beats I could steal. Come on. I got to pay this car note. They about to take my Lamborghini, and if I don't steal from one of y'all motherfuckers, I'm about to go down. Ain't no music in the Coronas. Woo! Let me tell you, coronavirus got these motherfuckers out here robbing our ass. They straight robbing our asses, and y'all are so thirsty. Y'all, because it's not connected to a celebrity, y'all think it's nothing. But right now, if somebody was to walk up to you and give you $500, put you on a magazine, and then also to give you other promotional things for your music, for you, without no strings attached, I don't want to sleep with you. I don't want no nudes from you. I don't want nothing from you. other than to see y'all battle each other, that talk about how hard y'all are and how much better. I want to see how much better you are than somebody else, and use this opportunity till you might just get noticed.
Right.
They like,
Right.
she flamed her. Yeah, she need to go on. We need to go and holler at her. Because there's a lot of females that did do something online and somebody slid on there and like, oh, wow, this is going to go on YouTube, on Minx Radio's YouTube. I'm going to sling it on my YouTube. I ain't got that many followers, but I'm just saying. I do got a couple of celebrities following me.
And yeah, definitely, guys. This is definitely something that, you know, me and Auntie Kim been planning behind the scenes. And, you know, we definitely, you know, we want to let you guys know that there are opportunities out here to help you, especially with press. Press is definitely one of the most important things that I feel that artists are not really familiar with. And that's why nobody is really getting familiar with them, because they want to be associated on a mixtape as opposed to, you know, the right channels. I would say I would rather be on 15 different blogs.
Excuse me.
Press, you know, especially when, you know, some of y'all want to be verified. You got to send all that information. So why not send them a bunch of links of, okay, I was featured in here, I was featured in there, I was on the cover of this, I had this interview with there, and now they have to verify you because you're all over the web. So y'all are looking at numbers.
And a lot of them, and another thing with female rappers I've noticed, I had a couple of them come to the DMs and say, could you, you know, kind of review this song, or could you do this for my song, or could you? And then I go to their page, and when I do on my page, when I post it, I like to get the music. I don't choose the song you told me to review. I go down your timeline to find anything else that you have to go with it along. And then if you're a rapper and you have a song out, a snippet of a song, and then I go to your page and all it is modeling shots, I'm not posting your shit. Because the reason why is this, is if you're trying to get out there, are you a model or are you a rapper? Or are you a rapper that's modeling? If you're going to do that, you have to take your craft serious. I am a rap page, not a modeling page, a rap page. And if you have one song on your page and then 2 years of modeling, I'm not going to take you serious.
Right.
Because what's end up happening is that you get the type of people that don't care how they get on. They just want to get on. And those type of people don't last. Because you got to focus on something. And if I have a modeling page, I go to your page and all you're doing is modeling, then I can help you. But with Ladies of Lyrics, you know, I'm looking for the lyrical content. And if your page, if you got one song out and I'll put it on there. But don't think I'm gonna do this expose on you. Because when I first started Ladies of Lyrics, I would find old school artists and new school artists, and I would do about a flip page where it'd be about 6 posts on one post, and you go flip through a lot of their content because I want people to get familiar with you, and I also want them to support you. But to send people to your page and there's nothing on there, that's not right. That's not, at least not what I'm doing. So if I can focus on what it is I need to do, you know, I'm gonna ask the same from you. You know, when you got more, hit me back up when you got more content.
Right, because a lot of us, bloggers, you know, it's hard for us to, you know, like I always say, make sure everything is easily accessible and found in your bio, your link. You know, like a person like myself, I use Deezer, right? But if you're sending me Spotify links, I'm like, see, now if you hot, I'll go to Extra Mile.
Yeah.
But you got to be sending me that link that sends me to Spotify, Tidal, Apple, Deezer. Like, send those links. Put those links in your bio, because you'll make people back out and not want to like search for you.
Let me tell you something. You really have to be a stellar artist in order for a record label, or even if you're doing independent. A lot of people think, well, I'm not going the record label route anymore. I'm going independent, or I'm doing a little small indie label. You don't understand. It's still the same method of madness. You still have to produce product. You still have to market that product. You still have to distribute that product. And even if you're an indie label, you still have to get a distribution deal.
Right.
How in the world are you going to get it anywhere? You gonna pay for it to go overseas? You know how expensive it is to market yourself overseas.
Mm-hmm.
And what if you have to do a show overseas? Who gonna get you there? Who gonna get you the band, your equipment, all that overseas? So you have to understand that even if you're an indie label, you have to, and you blow up like they say, you got to be ready to be able to move yourself around. And if you can't move around, stop putting all this content. Y'all are clogging up the airway.
Right.
Y'all clogging up the breezeway with people that actually have talent and actually have themselves available and ready. And the thing about it is all of your music is falling by the wayside, when in true actuality, it's about a targeted effort. Having your 3 to 4 song EP, have you at least a nice set of pictures of yourself, something well lit, something that looks good, something that they can put on a page or put on in a magazine, or even if they just want to use it as the picture for your EP. You want to make sure you have the bio ready. Another thing, a lot of y'all don't know how to talk. A lot of y'all don't know how to get yourself through an interview. Practice that. Go on YouTube. YouTube will teach you everything.
Yep,
Go on
YouTube
YouTube
University
and practice. Look for videos that helps you practice how to do interviews, because a lot of y'all, after you get your music out there, they want to talk to you. They want to know about you. And if you can't speak, if you can't articulate who you are as a person or as an artist, nobody gonna want to talk to you. And if they don't want to talk to you, you know what happens? You fizzle. Because if they don't know who you are and they don't know your music, like for example, they were dealing with Summer Walker and her fears. That's a little bit different. But she already had a song out that was so fire that couldn't be denied, and then she came behind it with music. These are rare instances.
Right.
These labels want you to be personable, profitable. Profitable comes first. Personable, and you have to be able to reach.
Right.
Your reach is important. So don't be buying followers. Don't be up there stalking these celebrities. Don't be doing all these things. You do the small work that snowballs. So don't look over the Ladies of Lyrics contest, because even though it's small, it is something that you could say, if a label came to you 2 days after you did the contest and won the contest, and 2 days after, and they come to you and say, well, do you have any music? Here's your music. Do you have any pictures? I've been on a magazine.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I hope y'all understand this, because a lot of people are looking at the contest and y'all ain't entering. I have a couple that have entered, and I want to thank those who have already entered, because y'all about to battle each other. And I told Minx, I don't care if 2 people enter. I'm gonna battle them 2 people. I'm gonna put them against each other, and one of them gonna get this smut. It may not be much, but in a pandemic, every dime counts. I wish somebody would give me $500 right now. And we're trying to give it to you. So don't be afraid, because we're gonna work with you as to what you put out there. So don't think it's gonna be live, because we can't meet. This is for all over the world. This is not just for United States. You could call us from Italy. You can call us from Iran. We don't care. If you have a white wall and a camcorder or a camera or iPhone, preferably, because you don't want to. If you look like you're underwater, or you look like you calling us in from a landline, we can't help you. We need something where we can clearly see you. I don't care. You can dress as sexy as you want, or you can dress down if you want, but it's going to be in black and white. You're going to be battling each other. People are going to be able to vote on you, and that takes you to the next level. But we got to get enough people, and I need y'all to enter. And it's going to be a lot of fun, too. Y'all need to do something different than just cranking out music and watching it die. Stop doing that.
This right here.
You got to be a living, moving artist. That means you're willing to do a lot of different things. You know, Cardi B don't just do award shows. Cardi B on OnlyFans. Cardi B on award shows. She's on television shows. She's doing commercials. She does a whole lot of things. She don't just get her money in one spot. So y'all have to learn how to move in this industry. And if it's something small or big, you see Cardi B go into her old school and just say hello to the little kids. She ain't make no money off of that, but it was important, and she does it. That she was just an example.
Right. It's all about, using our platforms, merging platforms and building a great opportunity for female artists, lyricists to be a part of. And, that's all we're asking for. We definitely want we want a good turnout. You see these guys that come together for a cipher, a worldwide cipher, and it was very successful. Let's have that same success or even better.
Let me say this. The fellas are in my DMs asking me why I won't let them compete. On Ladies of Lyrics, they're in my DMs. 9 of them are in my DMs saying, can they join? And I'm almost about to let them.
Come on, ladies. Let's not let that happen.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not going to beg nobody. Because what will end up happening is that if I don't get enough ladies to enter, which you have till November 30th to enter, if we don't get enough people to enter, we're just going to revamp it and start it over again. This is not something we're giving up on.
Yeah, definitely not. This is our baby. We got to make this happen.
Yeah, and if it means we got to start going to celebrity, right? We'll do that. But my thing is that we need to. You don't deserve, like, how they have a lot of memes where they say, if you don't love me at my this, you don't deserve me at my that. Yeah. That's what it is with this contest. If you don't want to enter this contest just because it may be too small for you, when it's big, don't come running then. Because then I'm gonna put the fellas in the game. The fellas we're gonna allow the fellas. And the fellas, they so hungry, they're gonna drown you females out. It's gonna happen. I already see that. And I don't want that to happen. Because I want this arena to be for the ladies, because we don't get as many opportunities as the fellas. So that's the thing I want to happen. And so when you get a chance, enter. Don't be scared. Don't sit up there and write all them raps about how fire you are and how no female can touch you. We want to see that. We want to see how she can't touch you. Because I'm going to be the first one to say, Minx, can't nobody touch her? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do. I want to be able to brag about my girls. That's how it is.
Well, definitely, again, I'm super excited, to build this with you and to work with you on it. And, we're going to keep grinding, y'all. We're going to keep pushing this. And, we definitely want, all the fellas that are tuned in right now, I know some of y'all know some female rappers. Let them know. Head over to Minx Radio. Head over to Ladies of Lyrics. The information is there. Sign up. They don't have to pay for shit. They don't have to pay to get into this contest. It's a free contest. Only thing that you're going to walk away with this from is a trophy stating that you won, the others who participated, and last but not least, a couple of thousands of dollars worth of press.
Yes. And I've seen on the pages, y'all have a lot of content, but I don't see where nobody's giving you accolades for it. And that is what this will do. To say this is one of the best. This is, and she also is willing to put herself out there to compete.
Exactly.
And do understand, A lot of y'all are also putting out music and aren't getting paid for it. We're going to walk you through the process that'll allow you to get paid for the music you're already putting out. So you can have some residual income coming in where you're not always spending money out. Because let me tell you something. As the owner of I don't own it, but as the director of a nonprofit, 501c3 nonprofit, and this young lady, over there, that girl over there. Yeah, you know shit's backwards. I'm sorry. That young lady over there is about her business. She knows how to help you make your music make you money until they do find you. You can at least get some money off. That is what this opportunity does. Because I know it's a lot of y'all are putting out all this music, all this content, and not getting a dime for it.
Right.
And so we want to change that for you to where we are business owners that can allow you to be able to make money off of your music and also prepare you for the industry you're asking to be in.
Absolutely.
So
and
get ready. And you understand also the prizes will also grow as we develop, because during the time that y'all are joining in, we're still working behind the scenes trying to get more prizes added to this list.
Yes, we've definitely been working, especially using my affiliate, my affiliate coins. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my part. I want everybody to win, and, we want to definitely give you guys such a great event. And, again, Auntie Kim, let me put her.
I love y'all. Y'all just don't know how much y'all, and I'm all of y'all's auntie. I just want y'all to have for a change. I'm tired of y'all not having. I want y'all, like they say, secure the bag. This may be a coin purse to go in that bag later on, but I want to at least give you the coin purse.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, I thank you, Auntie Kim. I definitely, before the events and all that, actually, here's what we do. When everything is solidified, we got everybody, submitted and everything. You're going to come right back on, and we're going to sit and let everybody know the details of the event. So definitely we'll have you back on to help me promote that.
Yes. All right. Well, I thank you so much for letting me come on here and I cut up a little bit.
I'll tell you, the audience loves you. The audience loves you.
Yay. I love y'all.
All right, Auntie Kim, thank you so much. And
and I'm going to push leave for real this time and it be on purpose. Bye, girl.
That was Auntie Kim, y'all. Shut up. Oh, shit. That one hurt. Ooh, that hurt my ears. So again, that was Auntie Kim. Shout out to Auntie Kim. We're not at the news part yet. Let's go back to Auntie Kim. Yeah, so we had Auntie Kim on. Make sure you guys follow her, Ladies of Lyrics, over on Instagram, so that you guys can check out some of the dope content that she's been putting together. She's been curating such amazing artists that need to be heard. They need to be seen. All right. So while we take this quick little break, I'm going to be throwing on a video that was submitted to me via the FamCoal. This is by Judel Rome. Now, I wanted you guys to see this video mainly because, a lot of us don't have music videos. We don't know, you saw me just begging Bluff for his services. So this artist, Judel, created a visual, pretty much a visual video for his song, and it's about yoga, and it's just a nice little visualization video. He's not in the video, but the visualization of it is pretty dope. All right, so this might be like a nice little idea for you guys who are a little bit concerned or confused about, oh my God, the quarantine, COVID, the pandemic, and all this other stuff. How am I going to shoot a video in times like this? So y'all take a nice little look at this. This is Judel, and this song is called Lotus. And here we go.
no gravity, it's what it feel like. I can see your galaxy, it really give like. Lotus, hope you notice. Lotus, hope you notice. I went in Miami, lot of paper planes. Life is so Cobain, now it's no thing. Still I'm rolling, yeah, I'm on it. Lotus, hope you notice.
Say my grace, then it's time to face the world, keep the faith. What it takes to be so perfect that you never make mistake. Cut the cord and every time they probably find us on the lake. Born with nothing but did everything to make sure we were straight. Every Sunday was a mission, saw the vision clear as day. She ain't never run for Congress, but she reppin' head of state. I give up, she find a way, ain't got a meal, she fix a plate. After that, might pour a drink, fill my cup, then make it play. Gotta be tired, I know it. Working the clock is showing, letting me vent, talking my shit, probably gon' stay until morning. Want it but never afford it. Why I be really avoiding? Why I really be duck dog? I just be trying to get through it. Looking at me like I'm chosen, don't want the burden, but I'm anointed. But don't get it twisted, probably been sinning, ain't really speaking atonement. Really been missing, but a rekindle got me here feeling persona. Finding my sinner zoning, thanking my God for a woman.
No gravity is what it feel like. I can see your galaxy, it really give like. Lotus, hope you notice. Lotus, hope you notice. I went in Miami, lot of paper planes. Life is so Cobain, now it's no thing. Still I'm rolling, yeah, I'm on it. Lotus, hope you notice.
Yes, that was Lotus. I was feeling that. Definitely was feeling that. Dope content, dope video. All right. Again, you guys need to get me. You shit. If you don't get me, you shit. Then you're going to be like lost, because of all the new stuff that we got going on for, my life. All right. So I got a couple of articles for you, a couple of announcements for you. And, I'm super excited about all of this shit. All right. So basically, we're going to go into some news. And this news brief is brought to you by Minx Radio, of course. Hello. Okay, so we got some news for you guys. SoundCloud. It says SoundCloud's revenues jumped 37% to 1.66 million in 2019, and it's just posted its first ever profitable quarter. All right, guys. And this is what I love about these slides too, because it just does everything I needed to do without me, without me having to go all over the world. I know. Okay, enough of that. All right, so this article is from Music Business Worldwide. We got two articles from Music Business Worldwide. All right, so it says SoundCloud has confirmed to Music Business Worldwide that it has achieved its first ever profitable quarter. I'm not going to say all that. So it says the news comes as fresh company filings revealed that SoundCloud posted 165.7 million revenues in the calendar year of 2019. So they recently just put out their new joint. Okay, so this is like the little profits that they got. Basically, these numbers are going up. And the Kerry Trainer, he says, with the end of 2020 now in view, we will have achieved our third consecutive year of accelerating revenue growth and our first profitable quarter with substantial cash reserves to continue investing into SoundCloud. A basic standalone repost plan, and some of you guys don't have repost, but I do. But Repost Network is what I use to distribute my music, mainly because all my music is on SoundCloud. So why not distribute everything worldwide that way? But anyway, basically, the platform is growing. We have to stop, being Hollywood. Spotify pretty much gave us the shaft Spotify basically said, oh, if you're a label, you will be able to be seen because you guys can actually pay for that. So that's not the case with SoundCloud. Okay, so I'm not saying that you need to join Repost, but if you're looking for a distribution company that does the following, and I could tell you what this Repost Network does because I am an artist that's on Repost Network. I put my music up on SoundCloud. Next thing I know, I'm able to monetize that through Repost Network. And the next thing I know is that once the song is distributed in all platforms, then I can go ahead and distribute them to different playlists. And then the playlist, if I don't want to put it on a playlist, I can distribute it directly to SoundCloud's own station, which is on Dash Radio. They recently played my song Meditate. And you know how much I paid? Not a dime. I didn't pay a fucking dime. So y'all need to, don't sleep on SoundCloud. Just monetize your shit and do it the right way. Okay. Next article is about Twitch. It says music is now, hold on, let me just make this bigger because I didn't make the last one bigger, but that's fine. You guys can, get the slides from my website. So it says music is now a full-blown category on Twitch as the Amazon-owned firm recruits for head of artist relations. We're going to just click on that. You see where it says click me. So it says, according to Twitch, its music directory is home to musical artists and all the best live performances, music productions, and special events. It says the directory is organized into a series of shelves that feature different types of music-related content. It also offers a way to find streams broadcasting music creators and events by different trending genres. In a year which performed live music to audience on real stages has been next to impossible for a lot of artists, Twitch, with its multiple millions of concurrent viewers, have become one of the key destinations for live streaming activity for musicians. On Sunday evening, which was November the 19th, Tracy Chan, the platform's VP head of music, who joined the company from Spotify in April, tweeted that the music is no longer a game on Twitch. It is a full-blown category, with accompanying GIF highlighting the platform's new discoverability feature. One of the first comments on the Chan's post came from an Australian musician, Laura6683, who asked, "What is your take on how this new visibility creates to DMCA and Twitch's lack of licensing? I think this is absurd." This is, of course, an interesting question considering the timing of Twitch's music directory launch. So then, 2 weeks after that, they issued an apology to its users of handling the platform's music-related copyright infringement issues earlier this year. So now, they said that they are truly sorry for their mistakes and they'll do better. And now, they're actively speaking with major labels about potential approaches to additional licenses that would be appropriate for the Twitch service. So if you guys are looking for a job, Twitch is actually looking for a head of artist relations in North America to shape the future of Twitch's music relationships in the face of ambitious growth plans. You guys can actually read the rest of this article on Music Business Worldwide. Okay, I thought that was pretty interesting, y'all. Okay, I want to go back here. Okay, cool. Now, the next thing I want to tell you guys is that I just had an article written about me. This article is in Repost Exchange. If you guys remember, Repost Exchange was literally one of my first videos, my first marketing videos that I actually did, that I showcased how you can use a Repost Exchange to promote your music. Basically, what I do is I put my song on SoundCloud and then I send it directly to Repost Exchange. And that gives my song pretty much a head start of streams for people to actually listen to it, enjoy it, and of course, wait for it to drop on all distribution platforms. So this article is in repostexchange.com/blog. You'll see my beautiful face and a detailed look at my studio. This is exactly this is what it looks like when I'm sitting here right now. This is exactly what it looks like. So this is my studio, and it's just a nice bunch of questions. And this question I wanted to read to you guys my answer. It says, has Repost Exchange affected the way you make music? If so, how? And I said, it has helped me plan my releases better. The feedback is what lets me know if I have something to push to the stores or if I should just let it remain a B-side. You can catch this article on repostexchange.com. I was super hyped about this one. I did it again. I was supposed to click on the side of it. Okay. Next article. Those were the only 2 articles. Now I just have shout outs. Bunch of shout outs I want to do. Okay. First, I want to give a huge shout out to Rap Ponzi Scheme. Definitely a pillar of exposing all of these fucking scams going on from from Amber Rose recently to Mario recently to, the pillars such as Jadakiss, Fat Joe, Benny the Butcher. Fuck your birthday. I'll tell you that. So if you're on Instagram and you want to stay in the know of what I call a no-no, definitely follow Rap.Ponzi Scheme on Instagram. Okay, we also have Channel of Cool. Shout out to Channel of Cool. Channel of Cool has been helping with exposing these horrible scams going on, and I just love their commentary. I love the way they put together their stuff. It's just very, very interesting. So again, Channel of Cool, shout out to them. Shout out to the Famco, who is out here doing the damn thing, giving a lot of artists the press that they need in order to get to the next level. Dope content. Make sure y'all follow the Famco. And who knows, if you talk to me nice, I'll get you a nice interview with them. And they're growing. They're consistently growing. Okay. And the Fresh Collective. Make sure you check out the Fresh Collective. It is D Street, True Words, and K Legend. They come together from 8 to faint, Monday through whenever, to come on to review your music. They review music. They have artist interviews, topic discussions. They give tons of advice and help you with your artist development. And who knows, sometimes I pop through and I say, what up? And I review some songs. And I know this says follow back. I didn't realize that they made a new page, but I got to follow Fresh Collective back and make sure y'all follow them too, so you can help them grow their following. And of course, give artists an increased chance of being heard and recognized on several platforms worldwide. And I want to also give a shout out to my homie, Tony Blanco. This dude, he is a motivational speaker. He is a rapper. He is, I think he's also real estate as well. I'm going to get him on the show next. Definitely Tony Blanco. He's heavy into the manifestations. Definitely comes on to Instagram Live and tells us, his truths as well as truths we all need to adopt into our daily lifestyle. So shout out to Tony Blanco. You're going to get him on. Tony Blanco. My daughter loves saying his name. It's really funny. And yeah, those were the shout outs, and we're going to go right into the announcements. Daily Motion. I just became a partner with them. What does that mean? Well, I'm tired of YouTube. I'm tired of building new channels, etc. So Daily Motion is like, Minx, why don't you put Minx Radio on here? And we have our first video up, which is Black Boy Joy by my cousin D Blaze. If you are looking to be featured on my Daily Motion channel, you guys should definitely hit me up, submissions@minxradio.com, so that we can be able to push you through to the music channel. Already 18 views. I'm super excited about that. Okay, so we got to get some more videos up so you can get onto this playlist. Make sure you guys get me those MP4s. Send me those MP4s. 4s so I can give you the credit and promote you for 30 days. That's what we do out on this biatch. Okay? Now, if you want a little bit more promo, then we could talk. But yeah, Daily Motion, Minx Radio is now on Daily Motion. Shout out to Daily Motion. And last but not least, my last announcement. It says music discovery isn't what it used to be. With so much junk out there, finding the best new music can be a drag. Even worse, major streaming platforms are dominated by powerful record labels dictating what music we should care about. On Breaker, you can get a fresh supply of new music and artists you should know about. Then it's up to the Breaker community to decide what's good enough to stay. I'm proud to announce that I've signed up and I'm working with Breaker as an A&R. What's dope about Breaker? A lot of you guys ask me, Minx, how do I promote myself? How do I find a company? How do I find a service to help me push? And blah, blah, blah. Breaker. Okay. Join Breaker. Because you can get your music directly to people that are influencers. Influencer marketing. I know you guys are like, Minx, you're a fucking hypocrite. You just said you hated them motherfuckers. But listen, this is the only way now. You're not going to find a company or service that's going to be able to put you on to people that really have the following and engagement. This company does an audit first. And then they allow these artists to put, everything is transparent. Like this person here. Oh, I did this shit wrong. This person here. I'm sorry. I was supposed to go back one. I love it. I love it. Okay. King Chemo, right? He charges $200. He has 23,000 followers on Instagram. And he's basically saying, I do the dopest Chicago footwork videos. I'm the king of Chicago footwork. I break new music like no other. Submit to me and I'll create a dope video to your song and post it to my page. Check out my Instagram to check out my past work. These are the things that you want to see, y'all. These are the things that you want to see. So that's why I said, I'm going to work with Breaker. I'm going to be an A&R and do my job and find dope content for people to also promote. And this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. So you got people that are interested in this. And if you are, once I post up this slide, y'all could be able to sign up with my sign up page. So you guys can sign up and get on the waiting list before Breaker officially drops. Okay. I'm super excited about this, guys. But until then, if you're trying to get onto my Daily Motion page, if you're trying to get your video featured and promoted, you got to hit me up in my email, submissions@minxradio.com. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Do not DM me. I will be ignoring them. And I just find it so strange that when I, dropped the news, I was so excited. I said, oh my God, guys, I'm officially an A&R. And I got like a surge of followers and people sending me messages. And, I'm very happy to help anybody that's interested in learning the proper ways and channels of promoting themselves. I'm very happy to put y'all onto labels that want, they're looking for artists. But if you're not seasoned, if your business is not right, if your press is not right, if you don't have your shit copywritten, and if your shit is not trademarked properly, if you don't have your music through ASCAP, BMI, and if it's not registered under Nielsen, please do not send me any music. Don't send me anything. You're wasting my time. I'm ready to go. I only want to work with artists that are ready to go. So if you have all of your paperwork, everything is together, everything is right, and you're like, Minx, I want you to hand this to the label, I could do that. But I refuse to work with any artist that does not have their business right. Don't even send me shit, okay? Because I'm not going to listen to it. I'm not going to waste my time. So please respect that, respect the house, respect the Minx Show, respect Minx Radio, and submit it to me through my emails. I don't do DM transmissions. If you DM me, it's because we friends and you trying to get me to get on Call of Duty or some shit. Don't hit me with your personal stuff. Don't do that. Okay. So yes, we have all this stuff going down. I'm excited. I'm also very scared because this is a new journey. This is a journey that's going to be me literally stepping away from being Minx the musician, and now I'm Minx the A&R, and it's scary. I don't know how to handle that. Only thing I do know is that I'm not going to let nobody make me look stupid or feel stupid. Okay. So that's all I have to say about that. This is the Minx Show podcast. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys share this live. Yes, scary. Trust me. I know Hilltop. Scary's a good thing, but I think the fear comes from the fake. And I think y'all know what I mean when I say that. The fear comes from people being fake. I've had people for the last couple of days that never supported me. They've never watched a show. They've never shared a show. As soon as I said, hey guys, I got a great opportunity and I'm officially an A&R, all these people came running. They came running, writing in my DMs. Some of the DMs are very hurtful. Like, I see you working. You see me working. I'm glad. Keep watching though, because we're going to higher heights. Okay. So again, get me your music videos. I want to feature more music videos. Okay. Thank you, Hilltop. And thank you so much for the stars too, Hilltop. That was definitely dope of you. I appreciate it. Get me your videos. We need to have the best platform. Daily Motion is a platform, a new platform. Forget about the algorithm on YouTube. This is an algorithm that is untouched. Videos can go viral overnight. So please trust me. Trust me. Send me your videos. I will feature it on my page. I will also promote it. I'm only doing this for the remainder of the weekend. Okay, because this is Black Friday and this is a launch of a new channel. So videos, you get it to me, MP4s, I'll add it, tweet it out, add it to my blogs and on Minx Radio. After Monday, I will have to begin putting up my Shopify page. Because my money is going into full promo this weekend for these things. So if you guys respect me and you respect the platform, then you'll give a little monetary donation for whatever. I'll add it for free, but if you want promo, you got to pay for promo. We'll do it that way. You send me your video, I will add it to my Daily Motion page. But if you want me to promote it, then you have to invest in that. It's just got to be hot. I tweeted out one time. After that, I'm not going crazy. But artists that do invest, they will be on the playlist for the Daily Motion playlist. It'll be promoted worldwide. Okay? That's enough of that. Y'all know where you can find me. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter, whatever. Send me an email. Send me a DM. But please, please, please don't send me any nasty stuff. That's been happening a lot this week. All right. I love you guys. I thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next Friday. If you're interested in being a guest on the Minx Show, email me, submissions@minxradio.com. I want to invest the time and get to know my listeners. All right. Shout out to my Patreon. I love you guys too. And that's it for now. Happy Black Friday. I hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving, and we will be back. All right, I enjoyed this evening, and now I'm going to get on Call of Duty Warzone and kick some ass. Nice to show.